learners. Welcome to another edition of our e-learning program. Uncle Eric is my name, your science facilitator. In today's lesson, we are going to look at electrical energy, substrand being conductors, semiconductors, and insulators. At the end of this lesson, we are going to know what we mean by conductors, semiconductors, and insulators. Now, we are starting off with conductors. What at all is a conductor? These are materials that allow electricity to pass through them easily. I repeat, these are materials that allow electricity to pass through them easily. Around us, there are several materials, but there are others. When you attach them to electric current, that electric current penetrates easily. Those are termed as conductors. Now let us look at some of these materials. Mostly these materials are metals, all right? Now examples of such conductors are iron, gold, copper, silver, aluminium, and a whole lot more. All right? Good. Now, what do we mean by insulators? These are materials that do not allow electricity to pass through them. Another word you can use for electricity is electric current. All right? So they do not allow electric current to pass through them. Examples of such materials are wood, plastic, glass, ceramics, leather, cotton, and a whole lot more. In other words, when you attach them to current, that current cannot penetrate. And that's the main reason why we use such objects or materials to make the handles of certain electrical appliances. Briefly, we shall also talk about semiconductors. Now, my emphasis is on semi. The word semi means part or half. All right? I hope you have not forgotten the definition of conductor. Right? It has some slight similarities with that. What at all is a semiconductor? These are materials that partially allow electricity to pass through them. As you can see, I've highlighted the word partially to show that part of the current will be allowed to pass through. All right? Now, examples of such materials are silicon, germanium, gallium, arsenic, and a whole lot more. I know you are not familiar with some of these semiconductors, but to help you understand better, silicon is mostly used to make diodes, and these diodes and other electrical gadgets that are found in computers and so on. So if you open the motherboard of a computer or any electrical appliance, you will see certain diodes that have been placed in them, as well as resistors. All these are made with silicon and other semiconductors. I hope that is clear for you now. All right. Now, with the help of the science set, we are going to demonstrate what conductors are, semiconductors are, and insulators are. We have various objects around us, but then we are going to find out if they are conductors, semiconductors, or insulators. Are you ready? All right, let's start. All right, guys. Here we have some objects. First, coin, key. We have the key holder. We have pen, pencil, board marker. With the help of this science set, we are going to find out if they are conductors, semiconductors, or insulators. Now this is the rule of the experiment. If each object is a conductor, there is a surety that the light or light emitting diode will light up. But if it's not a semiconductor, of course, you will not see any lighting. Is that clear enough? Now let's start with our first object, which is the coin. I've already made my circuit. Therefore, I'm going to connect the coin with the circuit I've already made to see. Can you guess what will happen? All right, let's see. Voila. As you can see, the light emitting diode has already lighted up to show that electricity is passing through one end of the coin to the other side. That clearly shows that coin is a conductor. Let's look at the next material, which is the key. Let's find out if this object is a conductor, semiconductor, or an insulator. Of course, the key is also a conductor. Next, I have my key holder made of wood. Of course, you know this. Let's see if it is a conductor, semiconductor, or insulator. It does not allow current to pass through. That means it is an insulator. Next is our pen. Let's see if it is a conductor, semiconductor, or insulator. It is also an insulator. Next is our pencil. An insulator. Lastly, the board marker, which is also an insulator. You can also try at home other objects to see if they are conductors, semiconductors, or insulators. Example is the knife, and so on. We have the spoon. You can try it as well. Okay, with the help of the science set, I know it will be very, very easy. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Till we meet again, have a lovely day and stay safe. Bye-bye.